Lippo Lippi's Per Sørensen will bring Pinoy fans back all the way to the 80s in his concerts here in the Philippines next week. The Norwegian artist tells us more about the band's heartbreak hits right here on The Final Word. Per, great to see you. I've been a big fan since 1980s.
Oh, you have?
Yes, I have been. I've been a big fan. You know, you've been here several times.
Yeah.
Over the past 40 years.
Yeah.
What makes you always want to come back to the Philippines?
Ooh, the people, the audiences, you know, they love singing just as much as I do. I think. So, you know, it's fantastic to be on stage here because you get so much love sent from the audience straight up to the stage.
So much love, Per, that even most of the time you don't even have to sing the lines of your favorite songs.
That is true. I'll tell you a secret.
Yes.
Well, it won't be a secret anymore, though. But I remember one time in Araneta, and I was going to do the song Angel. And when I came to the chorus, I just couldn't, you know.
You just blacked out.
I couldn't remember the lyrics. So
Yeah.
I just did this. You guys sing. And they did. They sure did. Oh, yeah, that's how it is. That's how it goes.
You've been here in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, until before the pandemic.
Yeah.
You've been around the country.
Yes,
Which
I have.
one is your favorite place in the Philippines?
Ooh.
Which one would you like to go back again to in this trip if you were given the opportunity?
Of all the places?
Yes.
Well,
maybe just one or two.
Okay. I loved Manaue.
The Manaue Rice Terraces.
Yeah.
One of
I
the
was there and, you know,
seven wonders of the world.
Yeah, and I stayed in a small hut, you know, high up. And, you know, woke up and the wooden hut and they opened the sort of window and, or the hatch. And then, fantastic view. Fantastic view. And great trekking around there with waterfalls and woods and everything.
And I'm sure you've also had your time eating in local restaurants.
Oh,
is
yeah.
there a particular dish that you love?
Yes, it is. Could I just remember what it's called? It's something.
Adobo?
No, it's
Sinigang?
Yes, no, it's a
Sisig?
Fish. Yes, sisig.
There
Is
you
it?
go.
Then it's the fish.
Pig's cheek.
The fish.
Pig's cheek.
The fish dish. What is that called? Kinilaw.
Kinilaw.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what, Per? You're now a local.
Yeah.
You're now an adopted Filipino. Lippo Lippi has made a name for itself since the 1980s for producing classic tunes like Every Time I See You, Light and Shade, The Distance Between Us, Angel, Beauty and Madness. What makes the group's songs so popular, Per? Why can people connect to Lippo Lippi's songs all over the world, not only here in the Philippines?
If I could tell you that, but I don't know. But we've always wanted to. You know, it's not like the melody is the clue to the popularity or the lyrics. I think it's, you know, the hand in glove sort of thing. They melt together, and when they do, people will like it. And I can give you an example.
Yes.
Every time I see you, my life turns upside down. Try so hard to find out how to make you come back. Even if I told you, well, I can't just hold you again. 'Cause every time I see you, I know Rico.
Oh my goodness. Wow. And I brought the album from the 80s
Yes.
for you to sign.
Yes,
My gosh.
there it is.
You shocked me, Per. You shocked me. It just gives me so much goosebumps just listening live. Per Sørensen of Lippo Lippi singing Every Time I See
thank you
You.
for having
And
me
you
here
are
to
here when you were just, 10 years younger.
23. I've hardly changed. Can you see that?
You have hardly changed. And in this album, which is some people, you have hardly changed.
Yeah. People, you know, you remember the 80s. Many people, you know,
Yes.
made, you know, perm to their hair. Remember that? Mine was natural like that. It really was.
Will you be wearing the same shades when you perform next week?
Not the same shades. I have those shades.
You still have those shades?
I collect shades.
But Per, tell me, I mean, you have sung Every Time I See You,
Yeah.
if not hundreds, thousands of times. What is your mindset when you get on stage and you sing these popular songs over and over again? Don't you ever get tired of singing them?
No, is the simple answer.
Yeah.
I think that has to be, because Rune and I wrote the songs.
Yeah.
It's our songs, So
Comes from the heart.
it comes from me.
Yeah.
The melodies. Well, I wrote most of the melodies, yeah, they belong to me. But when I sing them to people, and I can see that it belongs to them as well, that gives me such a boost,
Yeah.
It's wonderful. There's nothing like
the
it.
ownership there is
Yeah.
both ways.
Yeah, it is. It is, I hope, and I think it is.
It is.
Yeah.
And since the 1980s, I mean, I'm a big 80s fan.
Yeah.
I have not outgrown 80s music. I'm a big fan of Culture Club,
Yeah.
Madness, Hair, Joe Boxers.
Yeah.
When in Rome, all these big new wave hits
Yeah.
and bands of the 1980s. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Your favorite 80s group, not fra Lippo Lippi.
New Order.
A New Order, Bizarre Love Triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, you have the other new wave bands of the 80s, like the Style Council.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, those are big British new wave bands.
And if I should choose a song,
Yes.
it wouldn't be a New Order song. I think I would. Human League's.
Fascination?
Human.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's
Human,
wonderful.
Fascination,
Yeah.
Lebanon.
Yes.
My favorite is The Mirror Man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one, but I should listen to it. I'll check it out.
You know what, Per? The distance between us is everything now. And it has been 40 years. I've been waiting for this moment. For you
So
to sing.
maybe I lost my heart. Is that so much to shout about? I spend the nights counting the stars. All right?
Fantastic.
This kind of love is not the love that once was given us. The distance between us means everything now. Yeah, there you have it.
Wow. I mean, the timbre of your voice, the volume there has not changed from the original recording. How do you take care of yourself, your voice? And
Well, the truth is, I'm very good at not taking care of myself for periods of time.
Yeah.
And then when I'm going on the road, I need to. Because I'm 61. I need to run, I need to eat properly.
you need to exercise.
Yeah, to exercise. So
you have to take care of your body.
yeah, so what I do, I live in, very close to the woods. So I walk and run in the woods. And, particularly this time of year, with springtime
Yeah.
in Norway, so I can listen to the bird song and, run there.
But how are you feeling the extreme heat in the Philippines? Are you
The humidity.
just arrived.
The
There's a lot of
is a
humidity.
killer. But, but it's lovely to come here because, I know I can go places. So when
you feel the love
Yeah, so
of your Filipino fans.
Yeah, I do. And, after the gigs, maybe I can go somewhere, I don't know, and, go for a swim somewhere or something. I don't know.
So, Per, a lot of your Filipino fans are watching us right now. A lot of
Yeah.
my friends
Yeah.
are watching the final word tonight. Can you promise a hit parade in your 2-night concert next week? And where will it be held and what are the dates?
Yeah, so, of course I can promise a hit parade. They will
But promises are meant to be broken, as
no.
they say.
Yeah, all the great songs. I hope you think they are great, but all
They're
the
classics,
hits,
iconic.
the classics,
Yes.
will be played there.
So
I
you
will
have
sing
concerts
there.
on June 16, which is a Friday, and
Yes.
June 17.
Yeah, so the 16th of June, Friday, is at the Solaire Theatre, and then we go a bit further south on the 17th and play in Laguna at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex.
Wow, two
I hope
big
to see people
venues.
there.
Two big venues.
Oh, and I've played so many places.
Yes.
You know, Davao, Cagayan de Oro. I've been to Ormoc City. I've been to Tacloban. I've been to Baguio.
Baguio.
I've been to Cebu many times, and here, of course, several times. But I've never been in Laguna before.
Yeah.
So that will be a new one. That will be a first.
They'll be waiting for you there.
I hope so.
And you know what? Will the 80s new wave sound ever come back, you think, in a new batch of singers and groups?
I think so. I think this, this thing called pop, it goes in circles, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So there was, an 80s boom some years ago, and then there was a 90s boom, wasn't it?
Yes.
A bit weaker than the 80s boom, I think. But yeah. But these days you have, when they're putting out a new artist, they're going to release a new artist, there will be 20 songwriters instead of just 2.
So on June 16 and 17, expect a lot of beauty and madness, a lot of light
and shade.
Light and shade.
Yeah, you will. Thank you so much.
Per Sørensen,
Thank you.
Great to have you with us and to meet you
it's my
personally
pleasure.
right here
I love
on The
this.
Final Word.
Thank you.
For Lippo Rippi's frontman, Per Sørensen, live in Manila.